People, real quick video today. So listen, trust has a price, and that's the title of the video today. And you might be thinking like, trust does have a price, and it has to be paid. And are you willing to pay it with the trust that you give people? So, who do you trust? In your life, who you trust? Your mother, your father, your friends, your family, strangers. Rather than family. Ask yourself, why do you trust them? A lot of times we don't even ask that. Sometimes we just want to vent to somebody and, see if they can help us with some advice, right? How often are you compelled to tell somebody your secrets? Or how often are you compelled just to even trust them, for that matter? A lot of these things people don't even ask and wonder how their business got out there, because you don't fully trust the person that you don't know, or even that you do know, but you don't know if they're going to tell somebody else something that they shouldn't even be telling in the first place. So you gotta watch the people around you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be in your business. Everybody ain't supposed to be in your business. Some things are better left unsaid when you can't make the judgment on who to trust with certain things in your life. You know what I'm saying? You may have to, trusting people with your money, your career, and most of all, your life. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta
watch who you trust around you, your family, your loved ones. Be careful of that. So, even with this video, you may ask, who am I speaking of? I'm not speaking of nobody in particular, but just through life experiences, just for myself, I've had to learn the hard way. You know what I'm saying? You can't let people into your life and trusting them with things that you ain't willing to give. You feel what I'm saying? You can't do it. A lot of people just do it anyway, just tell their business just because. You won't get yourself caught up like that. Speaking some stuff that you ain't ready for the world to hear because you trusted somebody that ain't willing to reciprocate that. Trust is a two-way street. And some people have those issues, you know what I'm saying? They have those issues based on trust. You know what I'm saying? Because sooner or later in your life, or later down in your life, even if you found it now, you gonna feel like you're gonna know that you're gonna experience that people are duplicitous in their nature. Especially if they mad at you, they gonna blab or say something about you if they can't hold water. If they gotta just tell your business every chance that they get. They just totally duplicitous in their nature about how they trust you and how you trust them with things that's not to be spoken, but amongst y'all. And when you feel like you get burned and you can't trust people, that lingers on into other relationships. Relationships, with your significant other, with friends, with associates. You feel so guarded that you can't speak to people. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody to speak to. Now that doesn't apply to everybody, because some people know how to keep a secret. Some people you can genuinely trust. Sometimes it's strangers. But a lot of times we get this notion just because they're a stranger, we can't trust them just by a look, how they move. You judging a book by its cover. There's people in your life right now, your cousins, maybe your sister or your brother that you can't even hold water. You know what I'm saying? But you can trust a stranger. There's some people like that, and people that feel like that, they feel more drawn to a stranger than their own family and friends. Most of y'all know what I'm talking about. So think about that, and you got to make better choices on whom to trust. You know what I'm saying? So I've even thought about my own past experiences with trusting people. And at times, most times, all the time, you should step back and take take the time to think. On top of that, beware of people who trying to drive a higher sell. You know what I'm saying? Being overly, you know, aware of your situation and trying to get you to trust them. Beware of that. Beware of people who move too fast. You know, whether it's in relationships or just a platonic friendship. Beware of that. You gotta step back. You gotta ask yourself, what is this person really about? And can you trust them? But more or less at the end of the day, you gotta use your mind. You gotta make a wise and conscious decision on who you need to be trusting. You know, stop making split decision judgments, you know, because you feel a certain way. And like I said earlier in the video, some things are left better unsaid. And most people, if anything, trust a person's actions and not their words. You know, for some people, action is always going to trump words. Because you actually showing me. You know, you're not just, you know, saying what you going to say, saying what you're not going to say. You know, in this life, man, in this world, you're going to find that. And you're going to find that you can't trust nobody, but you got to trust somebody. You know, but that's my time. I just wanted to give y'all a little bit of that. You know, it was, like I said, it was nobody, it wasn't directed to nobody in particular. It's just things that I thought of and that I've had conversations with people, and sometimes people don't know who to trust. But like I said, take a step back and make a conscious decision on who you choose to trust. You know, but that's my time, y'all. Like, share, subscribe as usual. Y'all can follow me on any of my social medias down below. That's in the description. Once you know, link to my YouTube. But y'all be blessed, and I'm out.